The top news headlines. Solution is expected soon for Naga issue, says Chief Minister N. Biren. '57 Mountain Division felicitates Mirabai Chanu at Red Shield Auditorium, Lemakong. And sportspersons face drawbacks in daily practice with no proper place for practice, resents MLA O. Surja Kumar. A very good evening and welcome to MAMITv Primetime English News. This is MASACO NINGTHOUJAM giving you the latest news updates. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren has said that solution is expected soon for the Naga issue. Manipur is affected by disturbances in its neighboring state. NINGTHOUJAM is a very chronic issue and prayer is to have a peaceful solution without affecting the neighboring states, said Manipur Chief Minister, according to an agency report. He further said, "We are aspiring for an amicable solution. For now, talks are happening between NINGTHOUJAM and the centre. We are expecting a solution very soon. This won't affect elections, however. Also, resolution, whatever may be, should not impact any neighbouring state," said the Chief Minister. Biren was in the national capital to seek financial assistance for an infrastructure project lying incomplete and has met Prime Minister Narendra Modi to invite him to inaugurate these projects ahead of polls. The Chief Minister met Prime Minister, Home Minister, Defence Minister and Finance Minister. He apprised them of the prevailing issues in the state. There are issues related to railways. The projects got delayed due to COVID-19. Main buildings in Imphal should be completed before elections are announced. For Ghar Ghar Jal scheme, some financial assistance is needed, the report said. The Chief Minister said that he has invited Prime Minister for the inauguration of many projects. As they were going on the battlefield, he sought the senior leaders' blessings, he added. Speaking about the situation of COVID in his state, the Chief Minister claimed that there was no casualty due to shortage of oxygen and that neighbouring states like Assam helped the state with the supply of oxygen. However, Manipur is becoming self-reliant in oxygen now, he added. Silver medalist of Tokyo Olympics weightlifting, Saiko Mirabai Chanu, was felicitated by the '57 Mountain Division, Lemakong, at a solemn function held at the Red Shield Auditorium of Lemakong Military Station today. The felicitation function was organized by Red Shield Division under the aegis of 13th Battalion, Dogra Regiment. Mirabai Chanu and her family members were welcomed by playing military band on arrival. Saiko Mirabai Chanu and GOC of '57 Mountain Division, Major General Naveen Sachdeva, Sena Medal, graced the function as the Presidium members. Officials and family members of the division were present at the function. Mirabai Chanu was felicitated and presented with a memento by the division. Mirabai said her one precious dream was to be selected for the Olympics, but after 5 years of intense training, she was not only able to fulfill her dream, but also win a medal and bring international recognition to Manipur.
मैं 2007 से मैंने वेटलिफ्टिंग में शुरू किया था। पूरा 5 साल से मैंने पूरा सेक्रीफाइस करके मैंने ट्रेनिंग की थी। पूरा 5 साल में घर नहीं आई थी क्योंकि मुझे जो मेरा फैमिली का सपना है, जो मेरा भारत के नाम, मणिपुर के नाम को मुझे ऊपर करना था, तो इसलिए मैंने 5 साल पूरा ट्रेनिंग करके मुझे
GOC of '57 Mountain Division, Major General Naveen Sachdeva, lauded Mirabai Chanu for her performance and bringing name and fame to the state.
लेकिन आपने बताया कि आपने एक सपना पूरा किया है। मैं इससे नहीं मानता। हमारे आपसे बहुत ज़्यादा आगे सपना एंड आपने जो कंट्रीब्यूशन किया है, आपने तो मेडल लाकर दिया है, लेकिन आपने जो कंट्री की जो वुमेन है उनका नाम वर्ल्ड स्पोर्ट्स मैप पे लाकर रख दिया है। तो एक तरफ से सबको मालूम होना चाहिए कि पद्मश्री मीराबाई चानू हिंदुस्तान की सेना का एक फैमिली मेंबर है, जिसके करने का
MLA of Khangabuk constituency, Surya Kumar Okram has said talented and upcoming sportspersons of the state are facing drawbacks with their daily practice routine with no proper place to do so due to the ongoing COVID-19 situation. In this regard, the MLA appealed to the Sports Authority of India and other authorities concerned to look into the matter. MLA Surya Kumar made the appeal during a program of handing over sports equipment and materials to international boxing gold medalist N. Baby Rojisna Chanu of Samaram Mayalekai, Thoubal district for setting up of a training space. Surya Kumar further said, sportspersons should start training hard from now if they intend to participate in the 2024 Paris Olympics. The COVID-19 situation has caused a huge setback in the daily practice and training routine of the players. It is the duty of the state government to solve this problem, he added. MLA Surya Kumar pointed out that owing to the restrictions caused by COVID-19, he handed over the donation with the hope that it will help players continue their training at home. He will continue to extend support and make more such donations in future as well, he added.
International level, even Olympic mateng to binaba haina appeal tawjire adi mathakta khwaidagi maru oibadi Sports Authority of India the Manipur government sports department leiba mayam sina sigumba kitchen baby sana gumba aduga leiriba international level da angang khawgal kadriba mayam sing se hujik COVID pandemic sina mafam da sai thol leiba mayam sing se government na mityeng sangsum biduna karigno hai matam da ma sing hujik Olympic loisala abni mathangi Olympic haye ki training tawge haragadi hujik tai hona akoi lairiba talent mayam sing se khangat piduna thigat piduna tawba mafa matam sarabra haibsim tang.
Spokesperson of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC Ningombam Bhupender has suggested for Chief Minister N. Biren to give the post of Deputy SP to Sushila Chanu Pukrambam of India women's hockey team, who had exhibited excellent performance during Tokyo Olympics. MPCC spokesperson Ningombam Bhupender in a tweet suggested that the Chief Minister appoints Sushila Chanu as Deputy SP to encourage women in hockey for the Olympics and stated Sushila deserves it as her hockey team in Tokyo Olympics nearly missed the medal. In a first of its kind, the Assam Cabinet has approved inclusion of Manipuri language as medium for TET exams for the Meitei population living in Assam. Chief Advisor of Manipuri Youth Front Assam MYFA, Siram Hirajit, expressed Assam Cabinet's decision to include Manipuri language as medium for conducting TET exams is a great moment of pride for Meiteis in Assam. The decision is a result of unrelenting demands made by the organization, he added. Speaking on the matter, Siram Hirajit said, MYFA has been campaigning and demanding for Manipuri language to be recognized and as associated official language in Assam, including approval of the language as medium for TET exams. MYFA, with support of various organizations and bodies of Assam, will continue its demand for Manipuri language to be recognized as associated official language of Assam, the chief advisor said, and appealed to the public to support the cause.
Assam government ngarang cabinet mifamda Assam gi Manipuri medium school singi damakta Manipuri medium singi tet porikha tongana pangtholagini haina wareb lawbasi.
Continuing its mission of extending help to 10,000 underprivileged families of the state, all Manipur United Assistant General Secretary of AMUCO, M.M. Thambo, stated in a press release that all Manipur Women's Voluntary Association, AMAWOVA, under the guidance of AMUCO, distributed rice to the people of the district. As part of the security measures being taken up ahead of the upcoming Independence Day celebrations, a team of Imphal West District Police, led by Deputy SP Commando Y. Kishorchan Mete, conducted search operation and verification of residents at Keshamthong Hodam Lerok and Longjam Lerok from 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. today. During the operation, about 130 houses were searched and about 200 persons were verified. No individual was picked up during the search operation. Children below the age of 18 years who have lost their parents or guardians due to COVID-19 will be given free health insurance of 5 lakh rupees by the central government. Premium for the insurance will be covered by the PM Cares Fund. This was announced by Union Minister Anurag Thakur through his post on Twitter. In a tweet, Union Minister Anurag Thakur stated, as part of the steps taken to take care of children affected by COVID, children up to 18 years will be given free health insurance of 5 lakh rupees under Ayushman Bharat, and its premium will be paid by PM Cares Fund. Further, it was also stated that the COVID-affected children will be given a monthly stipend, and on attaining age 23, another 10 lakh rupees will be given to them. Patriotic Writers Forum Manipur, Assam and Tripura has condoled the sudden demise of well-known writer and patron member of the forum, Kuraijam Nimaicharan, today. Writer Nimaicharan passed away this morning at his residence at Kurai Thaudam Lekai. He is survived by 5 sons and 2 daughters. During the condolence meeting, members of the forum observed 2-minute silence in his honor. President of PAWF Manipur, N. Kambaluang, and Secretary Rakesh Nauram also took part in the condolence meeting. Nimaicharan's death is a great loss to literature, culture, and history of Manipur, the members expressed. They also expressed sharing of the grief faced by the family. 1 out of 42 Indian laborers working along the Indo-Myanmar-Thailand highway road was found to be tested positive for COVID-19 through rapid antigen test at the integrated checkpost Moreh. The laborers returned to India from Myanmar after crossing the Moreh Gate No. 1 Iron Bridge. As soon as they reached Moreh, they were taken to the sub-district hospital Moreh by a team of doctors and health workers. The positive laborer was shifted to COVID ward. Meanwhile, the 41 laborers left Moreh after thorough verification. A staff of India-Myanmar-Thailand Express Company, Vijaypal Singh, has informed that COVID situation in Myanmar is very critical. It's time for a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
You are the future. School, a place where your future is carved. Exploring new ideas, spacious classrooms equipped with smart boards, well-stocked library, expression in art, educating young minds, even making stronger. This is where you start, cause it all begins with you. UNACO School, excellence in education. You are the future. School, a place where your future is carved. Exploring new ideas, spacious classrooms equipped with smart boards, well-stocked library, expression in art, educating young minds, even making stronger. This is where you start, cause it all begins with you.
Welcome back after the break. Moving on to the national news, India recorded 44,643 fresh COVID-19 cases and 464 deaths in the last 24 hours, according to Health Ministry. The daily test positivity rate stands at 1.29%. The country's cumulative infections have inched closer to 3.2 crore, the Union Health Ministry data showed. Meanwhile, 41,096 patients have recovered during the last 24 hours, and total fatalities in the country jumped to 4.26 lakh. The cumulative cases of the infectious disease in the country have now reached 3.18 crore. The active caseload currently is at 4.14 lakh, while total 3.10 crore patients have recovered. So far, India has administered 49.53 crore COVID-19 doses, according to the data released by Health Ministry. Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award, the highest sporting honor of India, will be renamed Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna Award, Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced today. The renaming recognized the ultimate hockey hero and legend of the sport, Dhyan Chand. The Prime Minister said the move was based on the numerous requests he received from across the nation. The change also comes on the day India women's hockey team narrowly missed out on a bronze medal, drawing curtains on its spirited show at the Tokyo Olympics. A day after, the men's hockey team won an Olympic bronze after a wait of 41 years. As Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced that the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award, the highest sporting honor in India, has been renamed after hockey legend Dhyan Chand, social media users welcomed the move, saying sporting awards should be named after sportspersons and not politicians. They, however, were quick to point out a cricket stadium named after the Prime Minister. Several users, including opposition leaders, called for the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad to be renamed after a sportsperson. It was in February 2020 that the Sardar Patel Stadium in Ahmedabad, popularly known as Motera Stadium, was renamed after Prime Minister Modi, who was a president of the Gujarat Cricket Association. It is the world's largest cricket stadium. The Haryana government will honor the 9 history-making women's hockey players of the state with cash reward of 50 lakh rupees each, Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar tweeted. He congratulated the Indian women's team for its best-ever performance at the ongoing Olympics, where it finished 4th after losing 3-4 to Great Britain in the bronze medal playoff match in Tokyo today. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma and his Meghalaya counterpart Conrad K. Sangma today said the two states will set up committees to resolve the interstate border disputes. The two panels to be headed by cabinet ministers of each state will be set up, they said. The committees will aim at resolving the border disputes in a phased manner in 6 of the 12 disputed sites initially, the Chief Minister said at a joint press conference. Each panel will have 5 members, including a cabinet minister of each state besides bureaucrats, Mr. Sharma said, adding that local representatives may be part of a committee. 5 aspects which are to be considered to resolve the disputes are historical evidence, ethnicity, administrative convenience, mood and sentiments of the people concerned, and contiguity of land, Mr. Sangma said. Moving on to the Olympics news, the history-making Indian women's hockey team's dream of securing its maiden Olympic medal remained unfulfilled as it matches at the ongoing Games today. The Indian women had already created history and surpassed all expectations by entering the semi-finals of the Games for the first time. But the maiden Olympic medal remained out of bounds as world number 4, Great Britain, who were gold winners in the 2016 Rio Games, came out on top in the pulsating encounter. India scored 3 goals in a span of 5 minutes through Gurjeet Kaur in the 25th and 26th minutes and Vandana Kataria in the 29th to stun Great Britain. India's best performance in the Olympics was a 4th place finish in 1980 Moscow Games. After the Indian women's hockey team's heartbreaking loss at the Tokyo Olympics, Prime Minister Narendra Modi encouraged the players by call to the team and the coach for playing so well as the team gathered around the phone, most of them sobbing. He also said that for the last 5 to 6 years, the players have been sweating off for the sport. After a brief moment of silence, the Prime Minister consoled the girls to stop crying and told that the country is proud of them and not to be disheartened. The Prime Minister also had words of encouragement for coach Shurd Marie Short Marin. And now, before we wrap up, the top news headlines once again. Solution is expected soon for Naga issue, says Chief Minister N. Biren. Mountain Division felicitates Mirabai Chanu at Red Shield Auditorium, Le Macon. And sportspersons face drawbacks in daily practice with no proper place for practice, resents MLA O. Shurja Kumar. And that's all for the Primetime English News. Thank you for watching.